Hello, thank you for tuning into this week's Pick a Reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca. Just want to make sure you're seeing it in the right spot. I am doing in-person readings in Herkimer, New York. If you're close to there and you want more information, shoot me an email. I'll let you know what's going on. I'll put the information about the decks and the dice below. Other than that, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching, and let's get into your reading. Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Gemini? A little farther. Let's go a little farther. Feel like you already know what you want. It's more probably a question of like how to get it. Why is it going? Okay. This is interesting. This is going to be one of those, we're just going to see as we go what it's going to actually be. Gemini can change things. Gemini is usually pretty good with change. I keep getting you know what you want. And it's one of those things that I feel like it's been in the background for a while. It's not about the choice itself, it's about how to get it. It's almost like there's this perfect house with all this stuff and I want that house. It's kind of like I feel like it's like I want this specific thing, and it's just like I keep looking at different ways I could get it. I can do it this way, I could go that way, I could go this way, I could go that way. Got all these other, but it seems like the goal still stays the same. That's interesting. Okay, so you know what you want. Judgment in your favor. It's within your wheelhouse to get it, and you know that. But I feel like whatever this is, I currently don't have it, but I can get it. You may have had it at some point for a little while, but now it's like, now I want to get it again. Or maybe you haven't had it before, but you're like, now I think I can get it. Could be something like that. It's Gemini read, so, you know, however it connects for you. What's with all this earth energy for Gemini? This is very intriguing. I can move forward, and I don't have to worry about what other people want. It's not a random movement forward, it's a deliberate movement forward. Okay. I'm taking steps in the right direction. I got success at my back. I'm continuing to move forward. This might be one of those things where I just move forward every now and then a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Every now and then I just put a little bit more effort and a little bit more effort. Just every now and then. I don't feel like it's consistent, even though you got the Hierophant here. But every now and then I just keep putting it. So it's like, I shouldn't say it's not consistent. It's consistent on your terms. So it's not like every month I put in X amount of dollars. It's not like that. It might be like here and there. When I feel like I have the extra, I'll put it in. So you might be very diligent about every now and then you do keep coming back to it. So like it could be consistent in that direction. Good point. What is this here with the Temperance card for? Because I feel like something's a little like I'm moving forward again. I got success here again. That can be easily a success card, very easily. 7 of Cups reversed is telling me I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not overthinking it. I'm not letting myself overthink it. It can talk about Sagittarius energy. This card can talk about Taurus energy, but I don't feel like we're dealing with that. I just feel like we're talking about the energies of like success, moving forward, knowing exactly what I'm doing, not letting myself overthink it, continuing on the same path in my own time as I wish, in a way that works for me. There's something here that I just feel like I'm not like grasping just yet. You have this card at the top that just makes me wonder. This can be an Earth card very easily too. Can talk about Capricorn energy. This is about not letting other people take things from you. That's what I feel like this is for you. That can be a version of this card. Not letting other people take things from you. Feeling like this is my turn. My turn, I'm not letting anybody take it from me. It could be that energy. Having boundaries, having very strong boundaries. Not putting up with other people and what they want. This energy is like the weather, though. It's passing through. Like, I want this. I'm going to do what I need to do. It's time for me. It's time for me to have what I want. It's a good energy. In this situation, I know it's the devil card, and it's kind of strange when I say that, but like, you saying, you know what? Everybody else keeps getting what they want. My turn. Thank you very much. That's not a bad thing every now and then. Like, if you lived your whole life that way, all right, that's okay. Okay, I get your point. That's probably not the best. But every now and then, you got to choose something for you. You got to put your energy out there. Like, hey, y'all got your stuff. Time for me now. Thank you very much. What is this here for Gemini? Because I feel like this is just your energy in a power moment, but I want to be sure that's what we're talking about. Chariot, Nine of Fire reversed, letting boundaries down, doing what I need to do to move things forward. I feel like I am trying to get other people to help me. Other people, I think, are. Other people are helping you. I don't know that it's going to stay, though. Other people are helping you. But, like, there's something with that. Because I feel like I'm letting other people help me. I'm asking people to help me. I'm not doing this by myself. I got the resources. I got the support. I just don't feel like it's dependable long term. It's kind of like they're here today. They're helping me what I need to do today. I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know a week from now. I don't even know, like a month from now. I don't know. How long is the support going to last for Gemini here? I feel like I need that. Oh, not very long. Queen of Fire reversed and the Emperor right side up. They have their own success they're going to chase. This is weird. This was over to the side, and I'm like, it just felt weird. And I'm like, that's why it feels weird, because this isn't for you. Other people, they're only going to be here for a short time. They're going to go chasing their own success. Keep that in mind, whatever it is that's going on here. They're deciding what they need to do. I feel like we're moving forward for a while. We're moving forward for a moment, and then it's going to transition into a lot of communication and people going off in their own directions. And I feel like I'm stuck here. Like, if I want it to happen, I got to do it myself. The Magician card both of these together should be very good for you. What is this exactly doing for Gemini? It should be very good for you. The plan is changing. Things are going left and right. Things might be moving forward, but not in any direction. This reminds me of like putting all this work in, moving things around in the house for a day, and at the end of the day, everything ended up back where it was. A lot of effort that's not going anywhere. These should be going. I don't know. I wish this was going more to your benefit, but I'm getting a lot of communication, a lot of thought, but nothing actually creating the result I need. I'm like that. Like I keep looking at different possibilities. Something here has turned things around, and it's like I thought I was going somewhere with this, and it's getting like it reminds me of like moving everything out of a room, and then at the end of the day, just moving it all back in, and nothing really changed. And it's kind of like it was clean to begin with, so it's not like we even cleaned the room. It's just everything was already clean in there. We took it all out, put it all back in exactly where it was, and it's like, well, what did we do that for? That's what this feels like. The Magician with the Star card, I would think that, well, there's other cards backing it up, kind of like, all right, technically a lot of things were done, but it didn't get me any closer to my goal, and I feel like that's bothering me. But I feel like the point is kind of like, all right, I need to reevaluate what's going on here, and decide and figure out like why did that happen. And I need to create a new plan here. I need to make a new plan, and I feel like the question is, when is this going to be yours? Whatever it is, you know what you want. When is it going to be yours? And I feel like this has to go into another evolution. I have to look at this and look at the situation like, all right, I tried again, but it didn't make it where I wanted it to go. Still want what I want. What happened where it didn't work out? What happened where this just didn't happen? What happened where this didn't happen? Like, I feel like that's what the point is of this. You have all this good energy here, all these possibilities, really strong communication, but it still didn't work out. And it's kind of like, well, why not? Because it should. Okay. This isn't meant to like knock you down. This is meant to help you reevaluate and actually edit the plan. Because it's like, you're meant to get this. This should be going where you want it to, but like we're going into another season where it's like, seems like we're going to do this, and then it just falls flat. Like, why did it fall flat? The support you have around you is not working. They have their own things going on. With the Seven of Swords and the Aphrodite's love spell, whatever is backing you up here or trying to help you is only there for a little while, and it kind of reminds me of like, you know, if you have a puppy, that they're very good when you're playing with them, but once you go do something else, they're like, oh, butterfly, and then they go, butterfly, well, what is that, a birdie? Oh, what is that, a little chipmunk? Oh, what is this over? Oh, this grass is interesting. Oh, look, are those cars? Like, they're just everywhere. This is what this looks like to me. Like, oh, that looks fun. Oh, this looks fun. Oh, is that a treat? Oh, those are berries. I wonder if they taste good. Like, they just keep going. The support here, well, I don't think it's negative towards you. It's not getting you where you need it to go. It's not getting you where you need it to go. I don't see you giving up on whatever this is. And I feel like that's part of this saying, they don't want you to give up. They don't want you to give up on it. Hold on to it, but kind of like, all right, did this bring you any closer to your goal? And hopefully it brought you a little closer, but I feel like if there's 100 steps to this goal, maybe we're on step 67 now, and that we got that far. It's kind of like it's getting closer, but it's not close enough where I can grab it. It's not close enough. It's meant to be yours, whatever it is. There's a moment of stress because I feel like I'm getting really kind of bummed out. Like, why can't I just have what I want? Why can't I just have it? Justice, Nine of Pentacles. Whatever this is, I feel like this is something you have to kind of do on your own. So whoever's trying to help you or you're trying to get to help you, I feel like that's the point. Like, this is going to have to be a you thing. You're going to have to make this happen on your own. Getting other people to help you, I kind of feel like this is like getting a house fixed up. Maybe you have relatives or friends that you're trying to get to help you do it, and they're showing up, but they're not really doing enough. They're doing some things, but they're not here enough. It's kind of like, well, I really need this house to work out. I really need this to go forward. So the next plan is like, I got to save up the money, hire a contractor and just get it done that way. Maybe it's not the most lucrative way to do it or the most economically feasible way for me to do it, but if I have to get a second job and just save up the money and then pay a contractor to do it, then I guess that's what I got to do. And I feel like for a minute there, I do feel like I'm stuck, but I need to find a different way to do this. However I've been doing it, I feel like I'm trying to do it a certain way and it's just not working out. I'm like, I really like it to work out this way. I'd really like it to work out this way. I'd really like it to have this component. It's kind of like, all right, we got to step back and go, what's the end goal? Is there a different acceptable way to get there that would be reliable and friendly? Friendly. Like, we don't want to take advantage of people to get where we need to go. Is there another acceptable way to get there? Because I feel like with the healing and the Two of Swords is like, it's going to get in this moment where it's stuck again, but they don't want you to give up. They want you to have it. you're meant to be this King of Cups on the throne here. You're meant to have what you want and enjoy it. That's where you're meant to be. Don't get caught up in the gender, but you're supposed to be where you want to be. And they're kind of like, we need to kind of reevaluate what it's going to take to get there. So when this bump comes up, some of you might literally be in this bump right now when you're watching this. And they're saying, we want you to heal from it, reevaluate the plan, realize you do have options, you know you have them. What can we do to make these other options where you're more self-sufficient come forward so you can actually get where you need to go, you can attain what you need to attain. This also reminds me of like people who had a certain job. This person was in finances, and there's a certain thing they wanted. Long story short, they stopped waiting for the business to promote them, and they started their own business, and they made it happen for themselves. I'm just gonna make it short. I'm just gonna shortcut that for you. I forget because I don't really remember the details, but because I was kind of impressed that they could do it. There was something with capital, and they had to do this and do that. They knew what they were doing, but instead of waiting for the business to give them that promotion so they could get up here and start making the money they wanted to, they just decided, let me see if I can find my own investors. Let me see if I can make this happen. Let me do this. Let me do that. Before you know it, at least before I knew it, because I wasn't paying attention that closely, they left the job, started their own business. They had some people coming in, and they made a successful living with it. I don't remember them being huge, but I remember them being very happy with what they had. I feel like they made the level that they wanted to make. And that may be one of those things for you, for this situation. Like, what's blocking you, and what is another version of this where that block isn't applicable anymore? Again, you're meant to have this, and you might be in that block again right now, or you're heading towards it. One of the two if this reading is hitting, of course. And they're saying, we don't want this to knock you down. We don't want this to stop you. We just want you to realize the way you're doing it, it's not the way that's going to bring success for you. You got to kind of edit this. You got to take that Two of Swords element out. Whatever's causing this Two of Swords, whatever's causing this block, we got to take that out of the equation. You got to be the one in power. You got to be the one in control so we can make this happen differently. Like that business thing. Like, instead of that person accepting, like, okay, I have to wait for this business to promote me where I want to be, they're like, you know what, forget that. I'm going to create my own business, I'm going to get investors, and I'm going to make this happen on my terms, so these people don't have any control over that. They don't have any say over that. I do what I want because I've decided this is what's going to happen. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.